Hello folks, welcome back to yet another Football Manager 2020 team guide. In this video, we're going to take a look at Derby. That's right, the Rams. The owner does love the club so much so that he's bringing in Wayne Rooney in the future. So we've got to keep an eye on that in January. The Rams play their football at Pride Park, which is 33,500 all-seater stadium. They've got excellent training facilities, great data analysis facilities, and excellent youth facilities. They're expected, media prediction, to finish 11th in the table. Also, the board want us to play entertaining football, develop players using the club's youth system. That's the club culture. So here we are. I have been signed on a £23,000 per week contract, replacing Philip Cocu. He's out on his ear. I'm in there now to take over the reins. Quick look at the sort of back history for Derby County. We have a 3-star reputation at the moment. We want to get that up there. Current chairman Mel Morris has welcomed me to the club. I do have Chris van der Weerden as my current assistant. Maybe I'll bin him off and find someone else to come in and be my somebody. I don't know. Name me a famous assistant manager. But I need somebody else. I need a fresh pair of eyes. Anyway, that's a quick overview of Derby. This is the reported best 11 with Marriott leading the line. Waghorn Lawrence in there, of course. Keogh, is he in there? Or has he been binned off? We'll find out in just a tickety-boo. Obviously, Wayne Rooney is coming. Just hang in there. January will be here. Will be here. Quick look at the 5-year plan. Work within the wage budget. The plan is to finish in the top half of this season, the 4th round of the FA Cup and the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. Next season, they want us to reach the playoffs. And then after that, season after, get yourself promoted and then remain in the Premier League. That's the 5-year plan. On this screen here, you can arrange a press conference to meet the media, arrange an inter-friendly squad with your under-23 team, and also send an advice report from the backroom staff. You can leave that as yes or no, or do a combination of the two. I'm going to leave it at yes, but it doesn't really matter. So here we are. I'm signed on the dotted line, and we're going to take a straight look at my finances. We've got a £10 million transfer budget. I think it's one of the highest in this division, with a £388,000 wage budget. We're actually operating at about £22,000 less than that. So we've got a bit of wiggle room if we want to go there. £35 million in the bank. Debt, there's 0 debt. So that means we must be likely to make a little bit of money. But it does say that we're actually going to make a loss. But that may change. Just keep an eye on it. Let's take a look at the squad itself. Where's Keogh? Where's your Keogh gone? He's done one. So Keogh is gone. I just saw him. Richard Keogh. 32 years of age. So there's Richard Keogh. He is actually out for nearly 2 years. He's been out for 21 months. Forget about it. Anyway, let's take a look at the current squad at Derby County. A couple of people loaned in and loaned out. Let's take a look at the hot prospects. We got Christian Bilic, who is a 3.5-star, a centre-back, plays defensive midfield as well. Formerly of Arsenal, big signing by Cocu. Spent £7.5 million on him. Last season, he was on loan at League One Charlton at the time. Not really get game time anywhere else, especially for Arsenal, so he's definitely one for the future. Big responsibility on his shoulders. Graham Shinney as well, 3.5 stars at the moment. Certainly play at his current ability. Was signed from Aberdeen. Actually did bits for them for the past few seasons, but now he's in the English game. Jaden Bogle. Very good last season in FM19. 3.5 star, could go as high as 5-star. Definitely England's future right back right there. Great first season for Derby last year. Dwayne Holmes is another decent player. He's only 24 years of age. He's an American. 3.5 stars, could go high at 4. Let's take a look at the potential ability here. Bilic, we saw. Carson's at his peak. He's actually on loan at Man City at the moment. Bogle, Dow, we know about him. He's actually at Everton's books. Tom Huddleston's on the wane, 32 years of age. Sort of seems to be at his level. Tom Lawrence, can you go any higher, Tom? Maybe a little bit. Valued at £8.25 million. He's a bit of a troublemaker though. Got to keep an eye on him. Scott Malone is wanted by, if I can have a little look, West Brom. Martin Waghorn also wanted by West Brom. Mason Bennett. Rovers are in there trying to make a Bennett double bill. Craig Forsyth is not wanted, and Chris Martin. Anyway, that's a quick look at the let's take a look at the most valuable. Tom Lawrence. Just checking. Let's take a look at the development squad. The under-23s, let's take a look at any hot prospects there. We've got Max Bird, who's 18-year-old, could go as high as 5 stars, £600,000. Defensive midfielder, can play normal midfield and push further forward if you're desperate. But I don't know. Don't know how desperate I am. Lee Buchanan is another potential youngster, 2.5 stars, could go as high as 4.5 stars. He is a left back, can also play centre back and defensive mid. Again, it seems to be a lot of versatility these days at football. And Jaden Mitchell-Lawson could go as high as 4 stars as well. Loney, winger, right side, could go in the middle or the left back if you want to dabble there. Oh, but the under 18s, any superstar standouts there? I think there's only a couple little giants. Lewis Sibley could go as high as 4.5 stars. 17-year-old attacking midfielder. Great, a couple of little great mentals in there, great physicals as well for such a youngster. Keep an eye on him. And Tyree Wilson could go as high as 3 stars, but realistically after that, you're desperate. These are all slim pickings. Is there anything else to get excited about? This guy's not bad. Seb Thompson, who's an attacking midfielder as well, 16 years of age, so just bear those in mind. Quickly, the dynamics at the club. Team cohesion is thumbs down. It's very, very poor. It's not very, very poor, but it's poor. Team's collective mental state is slightly disappointing at the moment. This will slightly impact the player positioning during matches, and they experience some issues with their vision and reactions to events unfolding when playing. Dressing room atmosphere, though, is thumbs up. Very, very good. Everyone seems to be happy. I think they're looking forward to the start of the new season. Whether I'm in charge or you're in charge, who knows? Managerial support is also pretty good, but I've only just arrived. How about the hierarchy? Obviously, no Keogh, who was Capitano. Huddleston, Davies and Martin will be earmarked for the captain's armband. Then you're looking at Forsyth, Lawrence, Lowe, Roos and Waghorn to be in there. Knight's just arrived, or broken through, should I say, to the first team. He could go as high as 5 stars as well. Three at the moment, not too bad for this little kid. Only 18 years of age, Irish, future Irish international, I'm sure. Social groups, there's only 2 social groups, which is good. So these guys will sit on one dinner table, and these 2 will sit on a couple of dinner tables quite close together, because they're the hood, and everyone wants to be a big part of the hood. So give them time, and I'm sure that will happen. Happiness is pretty good compared to other ones I've seen over the past couple of days. A lot of green everywhere. This is a little light green. Could be a little bit stronger, but that'd be me being very, very greedy. You could also set your code of conduct and also arrange a team meeting. Let's take a look at the team report. Assistant, what you got from me? Well, they believe Derby have great youth prospects. We've got not too shabby in the defensive midfield slots, and also defender depth is pretty good. We're also pretty handy at some passing and free kick taking abilities. As for the weaknesses, overall depth could be improved. I didn't see any standout striker. Bravery could also be bumped upon. We did lose the leader in Keogh. The work rate is also not the greatest, and we do lack a little bit of pace. So let's take a look at those squad depths here with Chelsea. Obviously, they had a bit of problems in the real world trying to find a goalkeeper. Kelly Roos is a Dutchie that they did bring in. No, they didn't. They've had him for a while, but he's not really been first team sort of, never really has found himself established. They were looking at Slugger, who actually went to Luton, but Kelly Roos could be the number 1, considering who else they've got. Who else do they have? They do have Ben Hammer, who was brought in on loan from Huddersfield. Not a bad option as well. Did he play many games last season? Not really. Formerly of Leicester. Was he there when they won the championship? He may have been, he may have been there. But this guy's he's just been around a lot of grounds over a lot of different clubs over the years. So, yeah, Ben Hammer is also an option. And then finally we have a Jonathan Mitchell, who is 24, transfer listed, former England under-21 international, so he has that to his name. As for right back is an area of weakness, but to be honest with you, I think you've got 2 solid ones. You've got Bogle, who's 18, and definitely a good player to play our right back. Then you've got Andre Wisdom, formerly of Liverpool, I believe, 26-year-old centre-back, right back. Did play for Liverpool and Salzburg out in Austria. Signed for permanently for Derby not too long ago. He's a decent option as well. Again, Bogle will get number 1 jersey or the first option at right back. But Wisdom is a solid deputy as well. And then if you look at the third option, you've got Ichi Anaya, formerly of Watford, 31-year-old Scottish fella. Been at the club a couple of seasons for £4 million signing from Watford back in the day. Not bad there. As for your left-hand side, you're looking at Scott Malone, left-sided defender, valued at 2.5. He's actually wanted by West Brom, who's sniffing around a little bit. Max Lowe is also an option. 22 years of age, very good player. I've heard a lot about him. Great natural fitness and pace. Not too shabby at the crossing and dribbling as well. Good at tackling. Very good overall, well-rounded sort of a left back. Then you have Craig Forsyth. Matt Clark as well has actually been brought by Brighton in the summer, but loaned straight out to Derby because he kind of made a two division jump from League 2 Portsmouth to the Premier League and now into the Championship. So he's an option at left back, but could also play at centre back. Bilic is tipped to be the starting centre back. Davis, Wisdom, and Evans. George Evans is another option for centre-back. Into midfield we go. Tom Lawrence on the left-hand side. Patterson and Anaya as well at the left-hand side. I think you're a little bit weak on this side, if I'm honest with you. Dwayne Holmes, Lawrence as well on the right-hand side. Definitely could do with some improvement on the wings if you want to go there. Shinnie, Tom Huddleston, Evans and Knight down the middle. You've also got 4 more players. Holmes, Bilic as well, they could dabble a little bit. And up top, you've got Waghorn and Marriott, 2 decent strikers. Chris Martin's getting on a little bit, but he's actually transfer listed, so he probably won't be at the club for too long. Bennett could go up there as well. And he's an attacking sort of player that can play on the left or the right. He's only 22 years of age, so he's still got a whole host of football left on the table. Quick look at the competitions. Well, we're expected to finish in the top half of the Championship in the 4th round of the FA Cup and the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. What about the rest of the Shindiggle, the bookmakers' odds? Where are we? Season preview. We are tipped to finish 11th, and the key men this season for Derby, Tom Lawrence and Jayden Bogle. Keep them fit, keep them healthy, and you've got a good old chance. I'll be back very, very soon, my friends. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, because that completes Derby. The next one on the list is probably, I don't know who else is next in order. It will be Fulham. We'll take a look Fulham on the channel. Make sure you smash the thumbs up if you enjoyed this one. Smash the subscribe if you're new. New videos pretty much every single day on the channel, especially FM20 over the next few days. We're focusing a lot on that, and hopefully you like that sort of content. If not, there's plenty of other stuff right here, so you don't have to look very far. I'll see you all guys in the next one. Until then, smash the thumbs up, smash the subscribe, and also make sure you drop a comment to tell me what you think of the looks of Derby. Have they got the makings of a promotion winning side, or have they not? Of course, don't forget about Wayne Rooney. That is going to happen in January. Until then, I'm out. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.